So it's a win here for the Eagles. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South.
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now. Oh my God, that's right. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Like I'm on TV, playing both sides of you. Shot on new friends. I've been going crazy. Shot had me in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been dripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got these on their toes. If I put the on the road, she's on the I got this me, she trying to show me something. I got flows for days, ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that, my shows up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the bed, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
This is a song banging. Yeah. He's wearing 19 fucking points. What the fuck?
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
Total touchdowns is fine. Passing yards, passing touchdowns, passing yards, sorry. $4,000 passing yards, okay.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0 as in.
Oh, yes, baby.
What a view. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Upbuild charge, up.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the
dropped
catch
down.
first.
My fault.
Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
The throw is caught. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
I meant to go to... I did. I was meant to go to Barkley. He was so open. Oh my God.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one.
There you go.
Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
On 4th down, Hurts. Caught near the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Hurts throwing again. And he
Oh,
hits it in the
yeah,
end zone.
baby.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Packers to Matthew Golden, ready to take over once again on offense. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Ready. 2nd and 6.
From the 28. Richland taken in by Dobbs. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Oh, he hit a field goal. Let's see. Kick it out
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Love from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they're on him after
That
about a
was
2-yard
sick.
gain.
That
Cody Dean in on the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Love. Get to him behind the line.
Oh,
and he
yes.
loses the football.
Big
And
man.
the Eagles get to it. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
Okay, ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Check pitch.
From the gun, it's a gift. So calling some honest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, second down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll be set up 2nd and 7.
50. Grip.
From the 39. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Down.
Love now to throw. He finds Jacobs here underneath. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Swallowage.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Loves to throw again. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
So he scooped a fumble, and now he gets home and drops quarterback for a sec. You know what that tells me about this linebacker? Well, he's not afraid to put his face in the fan and fight through some guys to make some game-changing plays.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. The play fake now Hurts to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Thrown on first down, Love. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
In 17.
Ready,
The
ready.
17-yard line.
Black 40.
Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. Third down coming up.
Here we go. Yes, ready.
Love now. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35.
I did try to hit the swap button, I
It's a
believe.
gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Green Bay.
First down throw.
There's
Here's
a better
Love.
way, I think.
This is
Damn.
complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Down. 10 block. Cut.
Throwing again. Love. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 11. And the Packers first down.
Love with it on first down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out.
Yeah, yeah, baby.
Birds got to it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Oh, yeah.
Well, partner, we both know some decisions defy all explanation, and I'm throwing this one into that mix. They had the fumble, and they just chose to give it right back.
Yeah, and then
Oops,
some
I
decisions allow
didn't
analysts
know
to
which
just
one I
shut his
picked.
mouth and wonder aloud, like all of you.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs.
I'll be so honest with you,
Gets through for a
I
7-yard
did
gain.
not realize
Tackle
which one
made
I
at the
picked right there.
47.
I thought I
Now
was
we're gonna get
accepting
an
it.
offensive
Or I
timeout.
thought accepting
That's
it was
their
like,
first.
I'll accept the penalty call and do my shit.
2nd and
But
13.
oops, guess not.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Yes, just be him.
16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Come on, set. Yellow. 43.
First and 10 at the 36-yard
To
line.
the air with Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
43-yard line.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Set. Hut.
Another try following the sack. And they get to him again.
Oh, yeah.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Love from the gun. Oh, Love fumbled it. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover, they keep possession. So fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter.
Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Working the sideline, that's Goddard. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll go. Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Maybe power truck through. Yeah, I think I hit the wrong button just entirely. Either way I meant to do.
Hurts yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up. Hurts throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Berkeley gets it on 3rd down. He gets the 1st and more inside the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line. He's throwing for it. He has it. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. First throw for the backup now. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets it away from his end zone. Takes this in the area of midfield. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
The coverage by Evan Williams.
Hurts now from the gun. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. But what a difference it can make for an offense.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. It's Hurts once again. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Sometimes too.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
I saw that shit coming in. Prophesized it from the beginning.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
I'm going to play an online game and reach the fuck.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out now runs the Packer offense. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here.
68.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
From the gun, McCord.
Oh, get fucked, idiot.
Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there.
Was that a
Instantly,
touchdown?
As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving
Oh, that
up
wasn't a
turnover.
pick 6?
How
Okay.
about
Fuck,
the
I did this
effort on the
again,
other
dude.
side
Jesus
to track him
Christ.
down and stop potential pick
Oh, that's
six.
just so annoying.
I
How
think
could I do
everybody
this?
deserves a little credit on
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards the
That's
goal
just
line
like releasing
stand.
the
Still
ball.
gonna need a couple more,
I
though.
thought I
2nd
had.
and goal coming up.
Way too early. Way too early. Dive. God damn it. Oh my goodness. I'm not even paying
Alright,
attention.
we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time.
No, that's fine.
It's
That's
their
fine.
football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Oh, I really wasted my pick 6, but I'm getting more passing yards, I guess, so.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he has it in the end zone.
Yes,
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. They crush
Oh, get
it right
fucked,
along the
idiot.
20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
They stick with Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime that results in a loss, there could be a potential drive killer.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Collects this at the 35. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Tips it off to Barkley, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 26.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play fake with Hurts.
3-yard line.
That's completed right side. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
2 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down
So I
coming up.
cannot tell who was who again.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers all set to get back out there. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Here's McCord to the air. He gets this one to Wicks. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun given out to Jacobs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
And the shotgun, it's McCord. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way.
So he
That's
did
going to
it?
bring up a tough 3rd down.
Always heard of it.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, McCord trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. Ball taken in at the 36. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Throwing, McCord. Now he takes it. And McCord smartly sliding into the ground there safely. No hit on his run. Good for 1st down as well. They're set up at the 35 now. Off the play fake, McCord finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. McCord's going to throw here. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us.
I ain't reading no essay. So long as you get really so now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. When it we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that later.